back with Rule the Waves 3 with my war against the British and the fact that a couple of my battleships need refitting to begin with. So what you see here is the Yamashiro class. They are oil fuel, increased elevation, improved director. Your engines are getting ripped out for oils. Okay, those are our rebuild options with 14s. I could essentially turn this into a massive massive heavy cruiser if I want triples. Improved director firing there, and improvement there up to quality 1. Then the 3-inch, it's fine, just I want it in twin mounts dual purposed. Twin mounts dual purposed in 20 slots. Ten. Close enough to mirrored. I'm only gonna do like half of the well, a little over half, a little less than half actually of the mountings. But I just want to do some, so then they're represented as there on the ship. Another thing that could be done as well, we can speed up a knot. So Yamashiro and Kawashi can now go in for their 1926 rebuild, which means now that by type, year, then type, which now means the Kirishima class is our only active service battleships for now. We got the Kumas, which are battle cruisers. We have the Dekus as well, which are battle cruisers. Then pre-dreadnought wise, we got the Fusos. They're still kicking around. We've got the Sagamis and these guys as well. Oh yeah, of course they're kicking around. This is the No Ship Goes to Waste campaign. So ships under construction, we've got this guy coming out, which is a battle cruiser redesignated as a battleship. Next turn, we got Satsuma, which is Yamashiro and Kawashi's slightly older cousin that's set up to be built. We got the Chikuma class light cruisers, which have been halted because of this war right now. Similar situation with the Shikaku class carriers, which I've just selected Soryu as the example here. They are also in a little bit of a issue with stuff. So yeah, we're at war with the British. The British don't have any ships here. Closest place they have ships is because they obviously have territory there. They have Hong Kong, and they have Kernchowan or like Fort Biard sort of area. And then the Russians have Henan. It's still too a bit hot. Hello there, Huffman. Should push for hard terms, peace negotiations derailed. Okay. Operations of Germany, add stuff. And now I can get Kurama out. Like, we got the old light cruisers here that are all mothballed. They're gonna need a rebuild themselves, but I can't find the time to do the rebuilds. Funnel height medium. I'm gonna give him a round bell with a cruiser. No, counter stern. No, generate without the raised toxel, but also bring along that. Superstructure wise, discard, I'll retry it. I'm just spending a bit of time generating a picture for this ship. So cut down quarterdeck, short funnel height, ram bow, counter, cruiser stern, ram bow. Then generate, add superstructure and details. Gonna add that there. That's gonna be the main tower to the ship. And that's the secondary tower, and turret placements I know are a little out of whack from what they should actually be, but It's the game. Use and exit. That's the generated picture for that class. Well, I'm just gonna spend this turn going through and generating pictures for the ships. So the Kirishima class, it's got a flared bow, cruiser, stern, cruiser stern, to superstructure wise, you have superstructure there in which I'm gonna say somewhat against what is shown there. Oh yeah, what is shown there is that there is indeed a step where the bridge should be. So the bridge is going to go there on this thing. And then we need a secondary tower in place. That's our secondary tower. Then we got this sort of large tripod, complicated mast thing for the main mast. I'm going to use that as the picture of the Kirishimas. I'm just going to stop there because this is going to take a while. This is going to take a while, and it'll be better spent in my own time outside of this. Would gain victory. Sorry, viewers. Oh god, Russia, no. No, don't. Right, Kurama's rebuilding is finished. Now with her rebuilding done, they better deliver though. Lightweight hull fittings, Germany has added stuff to us. Germany, we kind of need help here. Okay, Russia declines, Russia declines, Russia declines. Three in a row decline from Russia. No, you don't. Thank you, Germany, for honouring the alliance agreement. Okay, we have a problem. Seaplane carriers. Good news. You're mothballed. We can't use you right now. This destroyer here. Oh god, I can't make a claim of damage brought her under. Fudge biscuits. Like, the only scrappings I did was within my allowed rule statement of within the first 3 months of actual construction started. God. Air groups. All our carriers are having their air groups go to reserve, and our carriers themselves are going into reserve. Like, they're concerned about our destroyer numbers. Okay. Cruiser action in support of land combat. Here's the thing, we're not yet supplied with cruisers of the modern era. Like, we got Eso and Tokawa, which is helpful to us. But then we've got ships like Leander here, which was given to us by Lend-Lease when we were allied with the British. We got the Suma class light cruiser there. And I know we're down a light cruiser as well, because that got converted to a carrier. Excuse me. Oh, is that the support force? The support force up north has encountered them, so that means up north is where we go. From the north, reaching far. Here we are. That's Gott mit uns by Sabaton. That was quoting there. Gott mit uns, as we all stand united, all together, Gott mit uns. From the old world's demise, see an empire rise. From the north, reaching far, here we are. Yes, I'm a massive Sabaton fanboy. Well, not that massive in terms, but... Eso has rammed a destroyer. Okay, Eso, you are being... Oh god, your class is not significantly damaged enough to detach, but we need you to detach, because... Unless you can fix your problems and get back up to speed. Hold on. Unidentified Russian vessel up there. Leander, you are going to head back to port. Meanwhile, Eso... Okay, we've confirmed that the unidentified ships are sinking, so... We're going to have you return to port. And I also want you guys to return to port as well. We have no ships left at sea. Victory is ours. The only damage came from... Well, really major damage came from ASO when she ran that destroyer. France and USA have signed an agreement. God, they were too recently refit as well for me to be like, yeah, I can do a refit during this time. Except Russia declines. I wonder how we got, so... It can give us another Shikaku. Cargo it is. Thanks for giving us an improvement to our medium bombers as well. Thank you. Thank you. And halt, because we can't actually build you guys yet. What I'm going to prioritize is the light cruisers. Well, I'm going to prioritize the light cruisers because cruisers is where we are lacking. So cruiser action, again. This time the Russians are actually sending ships out, again. And so... we don't have reconnaissance aircraft, actually. It's, one of the Tsushimas, so we all know this is going to go well, and then the Leander. Okay, Leander got hit. Yeah, you can take Leander if you want to, she's British anyway. You're pretty much sinking a ship from your own ally. Fucking hell, you're not taking both my light cruisers. There, mate. Hey, bruv, you're not taking my ships. I don't know why I'm saying ill against British vessels when, the person who's running this stream, me, is British. Damn it! Right. Leander. Leander's got 0 flooding, so the cruiser I wanted to live hasn't lived. The cruiser I didn't want to live is living. Fucking hell, I hate that. Yeah, I'd admit that is a Russian victory this time. Latest army offensive has been successful. Gain 400 victory points. Yoko, which is... oh god, the Yokos are having problems with their engines now. Yeah, it's because they're approaching old age. Well, old age. They are approaching the age of in need of another set of rebuilds. That's what I meant to say. Battle in support of land combat. Okay, we got a load of destroyers that set down minefields. So after our close-range night brawl last time, I have ordered that Tone and Unpronounceable be a little more careful at their jobs than Leander and the another Unpronounceable did at theirs. Okay, we have counted them and their destroyers again. Okay, so the light cruiser we are up against is 5-inch with only an X turret as a modern feature. This one with an A turret as a modern feature. And 3 5-inch car. Oh, bloody hell! A protected cruiser is a lot better than that. Like, their thing has got 3 5. Are you kidding me? The anti-torpedo mating dance has failed. For once. Okay, down to 10 knots to stem any potential flooding. And, Tone. Continue the anti-torpedo mating dance. How did you get hit by a torpedo from that range? Oh my god. Tone. Tone, please give me better news than that guy had. Than his sister ship has. Oh, we got a bit better news there. Enemy destroyer hit by a torpedo. Yeah, it's no surprise that destroyer is going down. So this is a couple of engagements that the Russians have won. And has shown a glaring issue I already knew about. Our light cruisers and their incompetency. We've taken quite a bit. Tone, can you run? Tone is most likely a goner by this point. Extended everything, haven't... Yeah, we've extended them. Bloody hell. You have this one, Russia. I'll admit that. You have this one. Order on the rest. So I know how this is going to go. Tone is sinking. And as the darkness falls and Arabia cools, one man spreads his wings and the battle begins. No. It's more... As the darkness falls, the Japanese realised that they had a port much closer that they could have sent Tone to. Yeah, it's a Russian victory, but wait, one of their light cruisers went down? Okay. I will admit that was a Russian victory, but... Yes, speed and toughness. Speed being priority. Okay, research-wise... We have aircraft catapults now. I did not see that. Please be with capital ships, please be with capital ships. Please be with capital ships, or any of the Tokawa class. No, it's Yahagin Otua. Which is Yoko and Tsushima classes. Okay. Night is falling and you just can't see. Is this illusion or reality? You're in the army now. Wait, no, in this case it's you're in the navy now. Damn it! Night is falling and you just can't see. Is this illusion or reality? You're in the navy now. Whoa, you're in the navy now. There we go. Here's the thing. Daylight, we lose. Nighttime. Nighttime, we have the better advantage because I train my crews for night fighting. It's one of those poor 5-inch armed ships. We have no ships left at sea, and it's a victory for us, with only 2 of their destroyers getting back to any Russian port, one of them being very, very, very heavily damaged. We only have 2 Yoko class left. Okay, our pre-dreads are encountering problems. I can't fix their encountered problems until war's end, or we've cleared off this list during the war. We don't even have a patrol boat 11. Russia declined, so our attacks there went ahead fine. I just find it absolutely hilarious that we still have Leander around. Finally, after, what has it been, several wars? We have finally taken over Sakhalin. Russia declines because they still haven't sent anything other than their one battle cruiser over to help their situation. Our ally Germany has added in a whole bunch of stuff. Good news for us, Chikuma and Tenryu are out. And there's nothing wrong with the design, nor is there any sort of improvement like surpassing design speed. Why couldn't you surpass design speed? We would need that. Oh, they got N3G3 style. It's one of the pre-dreads. Hazen is a Sagami. Okay, Sagamis. Welcome to the all-firing world. Hold form won't allow any quicker than 20. You can probably see why I am not ever having the Sagamis be carrier conversions. Or the Fusos. Like, if it were earlier on that I was able to do any sort of like conversion stuff to them or anything, then I would be all up for carrier converting them, but we're now in an era where we are actually building our own carriers in the Shikaku class, even if they are a teeny tiny bit halted in construction because of budgetary constraints in the war, but yeah, okay. All forward. Main armament, 17-inch guns. Just because we need a new unit. That is just the most Kamchatka thing I can see. The Corvette Kamchatka has apparently sunk one of our submarines. Oh no, they've hit a mine and have sunk. It's like, do you see submarines? No, I don't. Oh, we've hit a mine. But we all now know where the Kamchatka is in this campaign. At the bottom of the ocean, the depths of the abyss, where they are bound by iron and blood. Tamar, and that is done. Kitakami is delayed. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo, I think I need to get a bigger dock size, because Navy can fight on if needed. Okay. That's fine, actually. Because I've gotten what I wanted out of actually fighting for it already, which was thingy place, Sakhalin. I wanted Sakhalin, I got it through fighting, so yeah, it would have been a nice thing to get Hong Kong or something, but there's always future wars. If you're out there all alone and you don't know where to go to, come and take a trip with me to future world. And if you're running for your life and you don't know what the sense is, come take one look at me. future world. We all live in happiness, we're a light that's full of joy. We say the word tomorrow without fear. The feeling not togetherness is always set aside. We long for life and we know we must die. 'Cause we all live in future world, a world that's full of light. Our future life will be glorious. Come with me, future world. Sorry, that's me just singing Future World by Helloween right there. God, I love Helloween. Good band. Sit all night to stare, but this is none of your time. Don't backfire your own way, the future world. You guys are all going up to 18 turns away each, and then I will then resume Hiryu. Hiryu and Hosho get resumed. Zuikaku, Shinano, and Kago will wait up a small bit. You cover the requirements the best. You get the contract. So not understand. This is none of your time. Don't backfire your own way. Future. Speed and range like previous. Okay, I'm gonna resume Zui. Bougainville's went out of control. All pre-dreadnoughts, you are going to the mothballs. You guys are already mothballed. Yoko and Yahagi. Oh god, this design. This design. Why? This design was one of the massive failures of this bloody navy. But good news is we got new cruisers in sort of the placements. Oh god, Izumo is in need of rebuild as well. Those of you unaware, Izumo is our first carrier. All other light cruisers up to the Chikumas are on rebuilds here. Oil. 22 is your top speed, and that's not going to change. You get an extra aircraft. We don't have flight deck catapults yet. Who are you to complain about fire control and you don't even have bloody fire control stuff? Right, get rid of that one turret, make the other two that's left dual purpose. And give you a smattering of anti-aircraft. I knew there was one thing I was forgetting with those rebuilds. Fuck, I need anti-aircraft to the whole fleet up. Yoko rebuilds as well. Halt. Right, I need to... Oh god, I preferably need a bit of a time of peace. Just so then I can get everything here sorted. Extend it. Extend it further. Blueprints for Carrier Langley. You offer a massive improvement over our current one. Congrats, you get the contract. You don't get the contract. Thank you for being able to extend your contract time. I think I need to continue Shinano or I'm sorry, but the company that's already got a new contract drawn up for those type. Right, Shinano gets continued, and then we'll go from there. Like, I'm not allowed to scrap ships, remember, so this whole thing is just Indomitable. We've already seen the class. Okay. All ships up to you guys. Mothballs. All the carriers and that are there. Soon on like that. This is not your time. Those two are getting halted. A communist coup has overtaken Russia. Okay. Crude oil burners. Okay, so Zui is now at with the Italians. But that now means that Shikaku and Soryu are going to be having to come out separately from the others. But Hiryu and Hosho are delayed now. Shikaku and Soryu are going to be coming out this turn, and then I'll have to carry on with the... I'll carry on Hiryu after that, and Soryu and Shikaku, and there are no problems with the class whatsoever. It'd be best to avoid a war, but any extra funds to the Navy, wink wink, won't go to waste. Okay, so... Okay, also add an air group, copy your air group into Soryu. But I'm thinking once we get the new carriers, like all the Shikaku's online, we're going to convert all the older carriers into fighter-only carriers, Izumo included. Which, thinking on that front, I may want to resume Izumo's rebuild. Seeing as she's the cheapest of the rebuilds we have, actually. Two ships have finished construction, working up, I mean. That's the carriers, deck park. You know what? Go for it. We're gonna get more dock size. I know our budget isn't gonna last time we need it to. Shinano and Kaga are gonna have to be halted again. Pay for the men being late again. Now build up to 60 capacity on aircraft. It's good. Halt the construction of those two air groups. I need you guys disbanded, then to also add air units. Copy your air group for all air bases. Okay, 2 turns. 2 turns, then we can carry on Shinano and Kaga. Which Kaga was an unintended addition to our carrier force. Unintended, but not unwanted. Okay, and then air groups. You're already a fighter-only carrier, so it's good here. Shoyoda, you are now a fighter-only carrier. And then Yakumo, we're only going to disband your torpedo bomber group, and then change number to 16 a 16 air wing division. Copy you over to Those lot, and now all our light carriers are fighter-only carriers. Kashima is going to be kept around as sort of a training carrier. Oh yeah. And then paste your air groups. Medium bomber, thank you. Fighter, firepower, maneuverability, thank you. So we're in attack agreement with Britain now. Okay. Yeah, we have a modern medium bomber being constructed. Or are they not like these? We got diesel engine availability now, although their current form diesel engines are not the better idea to go for, especially in terms of weight saving. So we already know Azuma is an entirely fighter carrier already, so we don't need to edit her air groups. Though we do need to get dive bombers now. And we need them lickety split fast. Through arrestor wire, 20-inch guns. Okay. Yep. And then cargo. We welcome the cargo into service, just as our new docks also get completed so we can build larger vessels. I want those 3 resumed. I also want cargo to have her air groups set up. Close to mastering the bulbous bow. Speed is the best, range is the best. Yeah, you cover the requirements the best. Okay, and then this turn we will make a dive bomber. Shinano finishes working up. I want to build up the dock size so we get 45,000 tons. Like, let's hush it up. Yes, I was going to develop dive bombers anyway. Speed, toughness, please. We can get a Skami rebuild. Pro-Italian Q is taking place, okay. Need that tech. Price seems reasonable. And then Yoko will finish her building. By all means, we need the money. Okay. So in about a year's time, we'll build a new capital ship. That seems well. Such fine ships and friendly crews. $17,000. Must have a higher total tonnage limit. Is 1,050,000. We're still gonna have to get rid of like. We can never sign this. What the? We can't sign it. The challenge. Hold on a second. No, cancel. Yes, exit without saving. I have to relaunch. I have to relaunch because that is an instant challenge failure there. Wait, no. I remember. I said in the rules we could do it for treaty limitations. No, reload from there. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Stormwatch you can update later. Play. I have to load from autosave, and thankfully the autosave is before we signed any blasted treaty. Which is thank God, because I'm not dealing with having to be signed to a treaty. Oh God, these guys need rebuilds. Which is just as well, because you do need anti-aircraft. You need advanced director. You need AA directors ×2. And you need those at least. Fun. Right, we can't actually do that. Move that visual and then the catapults on top of there, like that. It's just a quality of life thing. 4 aircraft there. But then we can anti-air up to the brim with you. Anti-air up to the brim. There. You want us to reclassify as a battleship. Right, we're all okay there. No, you're not being reclassified as a battleship. You know what, I said this is no ship go to waste and everything, but I can't afford to have the pre-dreadnoughts any longer. The pre-dreadnoughts are going. I'm officially giving up the challenge. I'm officially giving up the challenge. All you old outdated ones, go. Sumas, they're being kept around. Like, they're still useful. Fire control, not the best. Yeah, I can fix that. Oil, I can fix that. You guys still have a use, so you're still around. Yeah, also with this setup as well. American Maroons. Good day. Also this as well. All British Lend-Lease destroyers. You're not being given back anyway. Our refuser. You guys. Oh god, these are the things of mine. Yeah, 26 knots logs. Okay. There you go. Shimas, they are just absolute fudge ups and are not sticking around. Takuwas, I'm gonna quickly generate them a picture because yeah, they're gonna be of sort of that styling of things. And then we'll just say that those turrets are a lot more forward than what is actually shown. Or put that there. Ah, never mind. Leave it as it is. That's the rear superstructure as well. Use an exit, stock it was done. One thing I know we need is more destroyers and a new capital ship. Like a new battleship, or battle cruiser, or both. You outdo everyone else in the design requirements. Speaking of design requirements, we are bringing out the design requirement for a new destroyer. That's your requirements. Come back when you can give me a company that can make it. Okay, Germany is no longer in a security alliance with us. Excellent idea. Kitakami wins it. 12. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, come on. So the Akuma's done, although I didn't upgrade their engines. By all means, Italy. You've given us the C variant. Sorry, you haven't brought along enough betterment to the table that I would go ahead with the design. Okay, and then 2 turns there. Yes, I'm building more destroyers. Didn't you see me set the Ayan army? However the hell you pronounce them. Iron Army? Oh, the higher budget, we can get ships just as advanced as that one. Thank you. Well, we need new capital ships to replace Setsushima and the Yamashirus. And Akuma. We need new heavy cruisers to complement the Tokuwas. We need new light cruisers to replace the old ones, which are currently under rebuild. Fuck. I'm at a loss of what to do. Deck edge lifts, Shikaku rebuilds. God. What would a new battleship we build look like? It would look like the Nelson. That looks like someone just crammed something into a... I'm not going... Okay, so probably what they're better off giving me is a battlecruiser. Okay, if you've got two catapults already set up, locations I can't even see. Oh, there. You don't actually need the hangar. So we can get rid of the hangar. Yeah, but I want the triple turrets. Hold on a second. Great Britain, can you give us it with the torpedo protection? They can. They could also do it at my preferred weight of 45,000 tons. Can also give us quality 1 6-inch instead of quality 0. And anti-torpedo free, even. Yeah, we got quite a lot of unused weight. There. That is I say a great ship to use here. Just think of a name for a. So this will be the Amagi. Still a lot of weight unused. Oh, Monroe's got a new thing out. Yeah, let's go sled decked then. Advanced director, fire control positions, great. 100 rounds of main gun. $261 rounds secondaries. Yeah. Amagi is now officially taking over the role of being our new capital ship. What's the video Monroe's released? Okay, apparently been pinged there, but the ping doesn't actually go. A gunboat. It's not something really major to bring tensions up over. Just physical fitness, Yoko. There's problems there. Alliance between Great Britain and Russia have ended. Finally. Oh, we finally got that, but Amagi is still going to be British built, because we don't have the 45,000. If you catch my drift on that. Like, we don't have the ability to go for 45,000 tons. Once air-sea rescue becomes a thing, I'm thinking of going ahead with it. Yeah, we're laying down 4 Margies. Going with that. Offer our sincere apologies for that. We weren't meant to run aground on your area. Deny any involvement. Yes. Speed, toughness. Thank you. Unassigned? Question mark. Okay. 5-inch dual-purpose mounts are now ours to use. Right. After this, we will start construction on Imagi. And watch our budget go kaboom! 16-inch. Absolutely. Shit, it's now like we could have built them at our home yards. As Amagi is the only one of those guys not actually in that is kind of gotten out of the range I said in allowance of it can be sold off. The others will go, yeah, Amagi still has a couple of turns left, but I designed it, so I must at least use one. Competition henceforth. God damn you, guy in government who'd caused our budgetary issues. Definitely not because I was a little over ambitious with the Margies, well, Margie in general. Destroyer, resume. Sumas are gone. You get resumed, and we will design a new heavy cruiser to take up our requirements of a new heavy cruiser. You know what? Ships in service. Open Tokawa's design. Yeah, Tokawa can now be known as the Tane. Oil, fire control, and tonnage usage. Yep. Oil, fire control. Tonnage usage. We're in late Dreadnought era by this point. We got a lot of weight that's still not being used. An extra knot. And turtleback scheme for a upper belt of some description. Upper belt of some description, magazine box, and hold on. Tone needs anti-air systems on her. And that's going to be the end of the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Silent service going silent.